I'm just gonna scream, all right, Cyril, listen up. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna make this quick, just to get his attention, right?
He turns around, he's like, you guys, you're not Marines? You twigged me. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, you barely probably remember me, but Captain Viridian was my father, and I know that you have some history with him, so I'm gonna tell you what happened to him. 10 years ago, after a week away on duty, he suddenly came back one night in a panic, screaming at me to pack my things as we had to leave. Not even minutes later, Marines began to storm our home, so my father hid me underneath the floorboards and told me to keep quiet. Next thing I knew, his best friend Dogtooth, or Marrow, I guess, stepped in. He was someone who was previously like an uncle to me, someone I had complete trust in. And upon seeing him, my father let out a big sigh of relief and started rambling about something important he'd just discovered. But before he could let out what that important information was, he was shot through the heart multiple times. And I let out a small peep upon seeing him fall on the floor. And that peep is what sealed my fate. Dogtooth smiled at me through the floorboards before walking away, and next thing I knew, the Marines proceeded to burn the entire house down, all while laughing and playing violins in the distance like it was some sort of party. They assumed that would kill me, a mere 12-year-old boy, but all it did was light the fire within me. I don't know why they killed him, and I wasted half my life trying to find out, but to no avail. All I do know is that woman over there was once considered my mother, someone who never gave a shit about me even back then. Yet after being burned alive, I waited weeks for her to come to my aid, and her absence said it all. If that bitch isn't directly involved with his murder, she at least didn't bat an eye knowing that we were gone. So once my good pals in the candle-making business take care of her, you bet your ass I won't be batting my eyes either. And you can see that man over there with the tubes? He ripped off your arm for fun, didn't he? He's supposed to lead you, to bring peace and justice to the seas. You look at your newfound deformity and tell me that is justice. You look at the absence of the man that we both looked up to, and you tell me that is justice. You tell me the attempted murder of a 10-year-old boy is justice. I'm not asking you to help us. All I'm asking is you get the fuck out of our way.
Can you roll a charisma?
Now that was a TAlK-NO-JUTSU.
Can you roll
I don't even think he needs to roll charisma,
with
bro.
advantage?
He
With
got me.
advantage.
Save. Should I roll regular charisma? I accidentally did save.
Regular
No.
charisma. I think it's different for you.
It is.
13.
Wow.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
No, 13.
Oh,
You have
no.
advantage. You have advantage. Okay.
Does it work?
Okay.
All right. So, you, Cyril looks at you and goes, "You said all that in 6 seconds? Wow."
Damn, man, it's like one of those.
No. That's how
like
you
about
know
to
you
do a
have a
slam
good.
dunk.
That's a good
And they have a
TAlK-NO-JUTSU.
flashback.
It just condenses time. You know, when Dio and freaking Jotaro were talking, it's like it's like time condenses. It's whatever.
They were Dio seconds. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they were Dio seconds. It's fine.
You got Ragnar pumped up right now. I know technically I can't hear the conversation, but
Oh, no,
I'm
we
fired
heard
up,
all of
bro.
that.
No, Cyril actually goes, Vewona? Viridian? I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm scared. I wanted to make the world a better place. I thought pirates were all bad people, and but I don't know what to do. You notice that
Man, I wish I was there right now to say something.
he starts to cry, but because he has that water jutsu, his like cheeks have actually now turned into water as well as he's crying. So like you could see his entire like face has become like water as he's. And I feel like I'm having an existential crisis. And he's paused for a second, and he looks up into your eyes, Verona, and he goes, "What do I do?"
That's the thing, kid. You do whatever you feel is right. And I'm just gonna try to walk. Well, next turn, I'll try to walk past him to help Pearl up. But that's all I'm gonna do for now. My turn's over.
Cyril looks over to his arm that's obviously been removed, and he looks over at Arzen, and he sort of nods his head.